Hey, Book Talk. Today I'm talking about one of the most iconic novels of all time, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Whether it's on your reading list or you've been meaning to pick it up, I'm here to give you the rundown. Set in the racially segregated South during the 1930s, this book is about so much more than a courtroom drama. It's about childhood, morality, and learning how to navigate a world that's far from perfect. If you're a fan of powerful storytelling and unforgettable characters, this one's for you. Let's dive in. The story centers on Scout Finch, a young girl growing up in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama, during the Great Depression. Her father, Atticus Finch, is a lawyer tasked with defending Tom Robinson, a black man falsely accused of a crime. Through Scout's eyes, we see her navigate friendships, family dynamics, and the harsh realities of racism in her town. While the trial is a key part of the story, it's also about Scout growing up and questioning the world around her. Now, let's take a quick break to discuss some fun facts about the novel. Fact number 1, the book was almost titled Atticus after the main character. Now for fact number 2, To Kill a Mockingbird is based on Harper Lee's memories of her family, her neighbors, and an event that occurred near her hometown of Monroeville, Alabama when she was just 10. Atticus and Jem are both inspired by her father and older brother. Final fact, Harper Lee's publishers told her that she should only expect to sell a few thousand copies when the book first went to print. It has now sold more than 40 million copies, been translated into more than 40 languages. Comment how you did down below. Anyways, back to the book. Now let's talk themes. To Kill a Mockingbird is packed with important messages. At its core, it's about empathy, seeing life from someone else's perspective, as Atticus famously says. You never really understand a person until you climb into their skin and walk around in it. Other big themes include racial injustice, moral courage, and the loss of innocence. These themes are still incredibly relevant today, which is why this book continues to resonate with readers. It's one of those stories that makes you think about what kind of person you want to be and how you want to treat others in a complex world. Scout Finch is such a memorable narrator. She's curious, bold, and full of questions about the world. Watching her grow and challenge societal norms is both heartwarming and inspiring. You'll laugh with her, feel her pain, and sometimes want to shake her when she's stubborn, but that's what makes her real. And then there's Atticus Finch, her father. He's not just a lawyer, he's a moral role model. He stands for justice even when it's unpopular and even dangerous. Honestly, he's one of the best fictional dads out there, and his calm wisdom will stick with you long after you finish the book. We also have Jem, Scout's older brother, who's grappling with his own understanding of fairness, and Boo Radley, the mysterious neighbor who adds an element of intrigue and unexpected heart to the story. Every character feels essential and adds depth. If I could change one thing, I'd love for the story to give more insight into Tom Robinson's perspective. While the book focuses on Scout's point of view, seeing more of Tom's personal journey could have added even more depth to the narrative. That said, Harper Lee's choice to use Scout's innocent perspective is brilliant. It makes the story approachable while still tackling heavy topics. It's a reminder of how children often see truths adults overlook, which is part of what makes the story so special. So, would I recommend To Kill a Mockingbird? Absolutely. This book is more than just a classic. It's a thought-provoking story that challenges you to think about justice, kindness, and what it means to stand up for what's right. It's perfect for anyone who loves coming-of-age stories, moral dilemmas, or just beautifully written narratives. Plus, it's a great starting point for important conversations about history and social justice. Whether you read it for school or on your own, it's a book you'll want to revisit again and again. Thanks for hanging out and talking books with me. But right before we go, let's have a quick pop quiz to see if you remember the book thoroughly. Question 1. Who is the story centered around? I would hope you got that one. The correct answer is Scout Finch. Anyways, next question. Where does this story take place? That one may have been a bit trickier since it is fictional, but still you should be 2 for 3 if you were listening. Putting that aside, onto the third and final question. What is the biggest theme in To Kill a Mockingbird? The correct answer would be empathy. I would assume you probably said racism. If you've read To Kill a Mockingbird, let me know your favorite part or character in the comments. And if you haven't read it yet, what are you waiting for? It's a story that will stick with you, make you think, and maybe even inspire you to see the world differently. Follow for more book reviews, recommendations, and deep dives. Until next time, happy reading!